Hello, SRJC community. Welcome to Cafecito with the President. Last year, during my first year, the Cafecito was the President was a chance to get to know me. I shared some random facts. One of the popular ones was the fact that I don't like pineapple on pizza. People really remember that one. But this year, we are going to engage Cafecito with the President throughout the district and get to know a little bit more about Santa Rosa Junior College. And today, we are at the Santa Rosa Junior College Petaluma campus exploring, and I am glad to be here with Executive Dean, Dr. Matthew Rickman. Hi, Matthew.
Hi, how are you doing? I'm great.
Thanks for joining me on this inaugural Cafecito with the President this year. So we're going to jump right in. So Petaluma campus offers some unique programs. Could you highlight a few? What do you want the community to know about what happens here at SRJC Petaluma?
Yeah, absolutely. Some really, really cool stuff that we have here. One that you may not know is that we have a rigorous fashion program. So really exciting place where students are learning the ins and outs of making their own garments, along with the business of fashion, which is pretty cool. Every year they have an annual fashion show that has hundreds of people attend, and our fashion faculty really get folks connected with the industry, and it's really cool, really great program. We have a brand new construction training program, brand new building, brand new faculty, very exciting. Those folks are learning the ins and outs of basic carpentry, which is really cool. And then we're starting a HVACR, which is heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration program. And part of that's going to be like fully online, virtual reality, learning in virtual reality, and it's going to be throughout the region. Some really great stuff there. We have our own digital audio program, and there folks are learning how to do all the sound and audio for music. They have their own record label, which is really cool. They have you can go on Spotify and find it. It's called Don't Flunk Me Records, and they have all their sets of music there. I could go on and on. We have a wastewater program that teaches folks how a really important part of our life that we don't think about very often, but how do we clean our water? How do we deal with the waste from our water? And so rigorous program, and getting folks into municipalities, and again, lots and lots more to talk about, but those are a few.
Thanks so much for sharing those. I feel every time I learn about new programs that are taking place in the district, I always think about, if I went back to school now, what would I do? And some of those sound really interesting. So Petaluma is known for being a strong and vibrant community. What does that look like? How does the Petaluma campus partner with the surrounding community, and what do we need to know about that?
Absolutely. I would say that this campus was actually founded based on community demands. Folks here in the South County really wanted a campus of their own to serve the students down in South County of Sonoma, and so they helped create this campus. And those folks are actually still really involved. We call them the Friends of Petaluma campus. They still help us raise money and connect with the community, and are centrally involved in lots of aspects of what's going on campus and volunteer at all our events. So just that, and they're business leaders in the community, bankers and realtors, accountants, and they are really great supporters of the campus. From that to even events, we partner with the city's Dia de los Muertos group not quite every year, but every other year, around Luma Fest, where we have as a heart of our educational open house and cultural celebration for our community. And so we partner with those folks to put on that event. It's a great event. We're really involved in Blue Zones right now, and Blue Zones in the community. It's an amazing program. It's a nationally recognized program, trying to make folks healthier, and they call it the Power 9 principles of eating well and being socially connected. And so we actually have hosted their events here. We also are working with Cinnabar Theater, our local theater. They are doing all of their educational programs right now at the college during the summer and during the year. Their shows are here, wonderful things. So we find all the ways that we can be of service to the community and partner with them, from events to even just using our facilities. So we want to be here for our community.
I love hearing about what it means for community colleges to serve as cultural centers, as places where community can come together, where students can see themselves in faculty and classified professionals amongst the leadership team. And I think that the Petaluma campus does a beautiful job as throughout the district, because I'm not saying it doesn't happen anywhere else, but I do think there's something unique that happens on the Petaluma campus, given even the location that we have within a residential neighborhood. And so one of the things that also has changed over the years has been the students that come to SRJC and who's pursuing higher education. And so as our students are mirroring the diversity that exists throughout Sonoma County, what would you say are things or the ways in which Santa Rosa Junior College Petaluma campus is creating a space for diverse students to come and achieve their career and academic goals?
Absolutely. Our goal is to have, we actually go by the motto, welcome, guide, and engage. We try to welcome, guide, and engage every student through their educational journey. And so we do that from having an amazing welcome day where we invite students in a conference style day, and also their family and supporters, and work with them throughout the day to let them know what to expect during the year. We have it very vibrant. We were the creators of the first intercultural center here at Santa Rosa Junior College, and in creating that center, we were hoping to have this sort of intersectional place of folks to develop their own identities, to connect with each other, to connect culturally and personally, and develop themselves as students and have the support that they need to do that within their own cultural identity, and be able to explore that. So in that space, we have really cool programs. We have the Madiba program, which is specifically for African American students and African American male students to really help explore what it means to be an African American male in this context of higher education here on campus. We have an Undocu Center there, and Dream Center in the Intercultural Center as well. We have the EOPS program, which is amazing support for students, first generation college students, to really get acclimated to the campus, have support directly from a counselor. We have the Puente program, which is also working with first generation Latin students. And they take classes together, and they really have become, really honestly, the core of our leadership on campus. Those students go on to be our student success coaches, which is a peer program where students work one-on-one with an incoming student and support them through their first year. So beyond that, we also have clubs and organizations for students to be a part of and explore. So really vibrant student life in general. And again, our whole goal is to have folks do that together, in a community where folks are getting to know each other and providing mutual support to each other. So.
Thanks for sharing that. I'd love to hear a little bit about how you would describe, and this is kind of a little bit rapid fire, if you will,
Sure.
But how would you describe the faculty and classified professionals on campus?
Yeah, we do think there's a little bit of a magic sauce here, and that really is the people. So again, that we take that welcome, guide, and engage really seriously. So I would say welcoming and friendly is like number one on the list. So all our faculty and staff take great care to work individually with students. If you'll see, if you're on campus, you'll see if a student is just even looking around a little, you'll see it's like 5 people rush up and say, "Can we help you? Where can we help you find?" And physically take them there. And in fact, that's one of the things I think our faculty are really known for. They want to connect students with the resources they need to succeed, whether that's tutoring or just getting to know another student. I've seen faculty take people to clubs, like, here, you need to be involved in this club. As well as just the leadership on campus, student government. We have our own Petaluma Council here, for instance. So faculty and staff, I think, take it upon themselves to create that particular part of our culture here.
And if I was a new person coming to the Petaluma campus, where are the top 2 places that you would encourage me to visit?
Good question. So I think I would say Ellis Auditorium actually is just what a treasure for us that we have this amazing state-of-the-art auditorium with a 4K projector. We have a cinema series in there, so every Wednesday night you can come see a new movie and hear a lecture on that. And the experience in there of the audio and the visual is just really amazing. So amazing facility for a smaller campus to have that. And then a full-service library, the Mahoney Library. The views are amazing. Just on the second floor, you can look at Sonoma Mountain while you're studying, and it's just completely gorgeous. And amazing study spaces, amazing technology. You're going to get a lot on what most folks would consider a fairly small campus. And you have all the services and all the technology you would ever want. So we have a lot to offer.
Great. And where is your favorite spot? So if you're trying to get away for like 5 minutes, where's your favorite spot on campus?
For sure, it's the Student Center.
It's the Student Center. So in the Student Center, we have a game area. Folks can just pick up a game. There's always a puzzle going on, and so you can go in and put in your own piece. While you do that, you could take a minute to play a little video game that we have there for free. And just the environment, we have study spaces and a huge screen for folks to really enjoy if there's a movie going on or a game or a lecture. We pipe in our National Society for Leadership and Success puts in their lectures on there, and so you can see these famous leaders giving a talk. It's my place to hang out. It's a great place.
Oh, I love that. Look, my favorite spot always, if you can't find me in the office, I'm walking around somewhere, trying to connect with students. Well, SRJC community, we are so excited to share this. Again, Cafecito with the President. We're getting to know different parts of the district. This series was, this Cafecito was on the Petaluma campus. I'm so grateful to my colega here, Dr. Matthew Long, for sharing his experience and his wisdom. If you are a prospective student, don't forget to enroll today. There are plenty of programs for you to connect with, and more importantly, thank you. Thank you for being a part of our community.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate you coming.